It's our 41st consecutive Community Heroes Awards dinner. Celebration of people who help each other, their neighbors, their brothers and sisters. Without the goodwill, the help of the community, and the hands of volunteers, it'd be very difficult to be able to do what we do.
You know, we live in a great city of Boston, and I think a big round of applause for the city, for our honorees, and for ABCD, one of the great things on earth that helps people.
Many of the folks who we honor are really unsung heroes and aren't recognized in a major way, and we feel like everyone should be in the spotlight. When they volunteer, they give back, they're really doing good for other people, and so this is a wonderful way to celebrate them.
On behalf of the ABCD Board of Directors, it is my pleasure and honor to welcome all of you, our special guests, friends, and family members, to the ABCD Community Heroes Celebration.
We thank you for this auspicious occasion, acknowledging and honoring the heroes for their stories of love, dedication, and care.
We were really honored once we found out what the foundation was about, encouraging people to have the audacity of hope to reach their potentials and to provide that, the tools and that potential for people to reach their dreams.
We love performing, and there's still a pretty big fan base out there that supports our music. So it's a combination of us continuing to love what we do and appreciate to be able to still do what we do after these many years.
I'm really glad this organization provides encouragement and hope. Hope can carry us so far, you know what I mean? So just to do the best you can with what you have right where you are.
Personally, my involvement really started about 5 to 6 years ago when I began working in government for the last state rep in East Boston. And there really is no organization I work more closely with in terms of providing constituent services for the most at-need people in my community. Whether it's housing, food stamps, fuel assistance, we can't have a thriving city without ABCDs of the world.
All over the globe, everywhere I went, I was able to measure what people experienced in the countries in which they lived, and I had a chance to measure those experiences against the experiences I was having as an African American. In each instance, I opted to embrace what we had here in America and struggle to make sure that hope and that dream that is the American dream would one day be fully realized. Diversity is the real engine of humanity.
ABCD's top mission is anti-poverty, so I feel like that is the most meaningful job I could do, and that's why I decided to volunteer with ABCD. For me, a hero is willing to help people and who is actually helping people. So that's my goal, and I'm working towards that.
For a lifetime of service to the community, to the public as an official, tonight, ABCD wants to enter Gloria Fox into our Hall of Fame.
I'm not ashamed to say that I've dedicated my life to service, and I will continue to do so. Thank all of you that have helped me for the last 50 years to do some of the great work that we've done together to make sure that our community and all of its folks are led to excellence.
Bob Cord, the late ABCD president, and his successor, John Drew, worked with my father and Senator Kennedy for decades to advance the agenda of social and economic justice. Jim Brett has always been a foot soldier in that fight.
All of you here tonight, and all who contribute in so many different ways to the ABCD mission, whether as a paid staff or as a volunteer, you put the community in action for Boston community development.
It's a mix of feelings. In some way, I'm very proud, I'm happy. In another way, I feel the responsibility, and I'll try in some way serve better and better.
It really is my honor to be here, to be the chair of this fabulous event, to be a part of ABCD, really providing support to our communities.
Here in the United States, right now, as we sit here, 43 million Americans are living in poverty. We thank each and every one of you for what you are doing. in order to help those families, to ensure that they get the resources they need. That is why ABCD is so important.
Liz Walker, in 1980, there had never been an African-American main anchor in New England, and they decided to team us up, and it took off and it became a pattern for much of the country, where a lot of African-American women and men were hired in major markets. It broke down barriers.
I started out as a reporter, but there comes a time in everybody's life, I believe, when you have to stop the observing and step into the fray. And there are voices out there that will tell you that it is us against them. But I have lived long enough and have traveled far enough to know there is only us. And so I want to thank all of you.
On behalf of ABCD, I am so excited to have this opportunity to present the Pinnacle Service Award to our very own Harold Mezoff, who is Vice President of Administration at ABCD.
I want to thank Bob Cord, John Drew, and Sharon Scott Chandler for making each of the last 50 years an education experience and a challenge. And to my wife of 48 years, thank you, Jeanette.
As a person of faith, I believe that angels walk this earth. And so being here with the honorees at ABCD is a chance to walk amongst angels. They're what all of us aspire to be. They represent not just the best of Boston, but the best of America.
The example of our honorees is that none of us should be indifferent to our opportunities to change the world. Each of us has the capacity to change the world. Where we are right now, I encourage each of you that after the warm glow of this wonderful evening passes, that you hold on to the memories of the good people we've honored tonight and live their example. That you be the people in your community, in your space, that when someone asks, where do I go? Where do I hide when the world hurts too much? You be the one to say, come to me.